Hello Sagittarius, and welcome back to Tarot with T. My name is T, and this is Tarot. Alright my Saggies, let's figure it out. Best and highest messages, Holy Spirit, for the Sagittarius crew for the December early month. Ooh, Sun card popping out for you, and the Moon. Are you confused? What am I kidding, Sagittarius? You're always confused. Two more cards, blessed spirit. Two more cards. This card really wants to come out, so we're gonna let it happen. We're gonna let it happen. Interesting. All right, top of the deck. The Hierophant. I just heard learn a new skill. Learn a new skill. Something you've always been interested in. If you've always been interested in cooking, watch a couple of Gordon Ramsay movies on 111 on the clock as I'm saying this. Watch a couple of Ramsay movies on how to make pasta. Watch that other English guy on how to make pasta. If you want to learn how to make paella, watch a Barcelonian make paella. If you want to learn how to make tacos, watch a Mexican person make actual real taco con queso. Whatever it is that you want to do, please take that time and genuinely learn it for yourself. Sagittarius, you're sitting in this place where you are in your own element, you are in your own energy, and people are in this celebratory mood. Use it. Why not use everyone's good energy and bring that energy towards you? With the Moon card and the Sun card out, you're confused. That's the first thing that comes to mind when I say that, when I see this. And I think you're confused because you're having this whole flippin' Five Swords thing coming at you. The Five of Swords to me always screams of people being angry and upset with you and your ideas because you and your ideas didn't think through the consequences of having those ideas. You had a plan A and a plan B, but you had no idea what would happen if plan C was necessary. And that's fine. But the thing is, you've left people upset, and that's something you need to deal with. Alright, Moon card and the Sun card. I don't want to know why we're confused, but why are we confused? I just heard my money confuses me. You have 9 swords and 2 pentacles. King of Pentacles at the top of the deck. 9 of Swords is always a card that screams to me crying in the back of a Bentley, but the reality is you're sobbing over spilled milk, and the reason you're sobbing is because you have not figured out A versus B. You didn't realize you needed a plan C. Because you have 2 of Pentacles, and 2 of Pentacles talks about juggling things. It talks about having 2 things in your hand that you need to be aware of and deal with. Meanwhile, if you look at the authentic 2 of Pentacles, that person is also riding a unicycle or doing a 3rd thing. Like, there's 3 things that genuinely need to be focused on, but they're only focusing on 2. What are you not seeing? With the Sun card, 5 swords. I heard not so sunny disposition. Your Sun card and your 5 swords sits with the 2 cups in the middle. And your relationship is confusing to you. And it's confusing to you because you're not sure if you want it or not. And I was gonna say the same thing, but the cards are saying it for me, so I don't look like such a bitch when I'm saying it. But the Death card and the 6 swords just popped out, which Death card to me means Let it go. Let it go. Let it die. Let this thing fizzle out and die. I hate when people keep lingering relationships along and around because the relationship fills a void that they themselves don't want to have to work on. You don't want to deal with the empty hole in the backyard. But the thing is, you keep falling into it, and eventually you're going to break a leg. So fill that hole. You have 6 swords, which talks about taking you away from something that no longer serves your purpose. And you're not doing it because you're comfortable with the hole in the backyard. You've gotten used to it. At the top of the deck here, you have the Empress card, and right in behind that, you have the 10 of Swords. Whatever you're sitting there holding on to, you need to let it go. It's no longer serving your purpose. It's no longer holding any value, and you're just keeping it there because eventually you think that hole in the backyard is going to get filled with enough water so you can swim in it. Reality is, nobody wants to swim in a muddy ass pond. That's just fact. Okay, the next row you have is 4 of Swords, the Hanged Man, and 4 Pentacles here. The 4 of Swords talks about taking rest, taking real respite, and the Hanged Man right after that is such a beautiful omen to tell you that in order to get all of the necessary things to receive all the rest and rejuvenation that I believe you're probably looking for after this crazy dramatic relationship, the Hanged Man is the ancestors. The Hanged Men are the deities. The Hanged Men are the people that have gone before you in self-sacrifice to figure out how to make things work for you and of your highest good. So when the Hanged Man comes out right after the 4 of Swords, that to me tells me to tell you, the motherfucker, learn to meditate, learn to balance your chakras, because all of the stuff that you're putting on yourself, this 5 swords, all this energy coming at you, is not serving your purpose, is not making anyone around you happy, is causing delusion within. The Hanged Man in the 4 Pentacles also talks about just holding what is nearest and dearest to you a little bit closer. Okay. Yeah. It's what I'm thinking, it's what I'm thinking, it's what I'm thinking, it's what I'm thinking. 4 Swords, Hanged Man. In between that, you have the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Swords. Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. King of Swords is here for you too. New plans need to come to fruition. You need to come out of your 4 of Swords and know where you're going next. Because if you're going to come out of your 4 of Swords, out of your meditation, out of your balancing your chakras after spending time in the ancestral realm, and you come out of it and you're like, so what's my plan in life? The ancestors are going to be like, girl, you didn't hear any of that. You weren't there for any of the meditation. So understand, understand, and overstand what it is that you are spending time in the energy of, because that will help you to determine your next step out of this. The Hierophant and 10 of Rods. Your power is going to come through when you have come to the conclusion that it indeed is over, and it's time for you to put all the sticks down, all the rods down, and it's time for you to take in that deep meditative breath and let go. Because if you get to a stage where you feel like you can't let go and you're gonna hold on to it, Spirit is telling you that you're never going to receive what you genuinely want for your life. The Hanged Man, 4 Pentacles, please, Spirit. Wow. You... Holy... Oh my God. All the gods right now. All of them. Hanged Man, 4 of Pentacles, you My dear Sagittarians, this is going to be really difficult for you to understand and overstand if you don't want to progress in life. And it's fine if you don't want to progress in life, but don't come crawling and asking me for another tarot read because you haven't done the work. If you do the work, I have no problem with a tarot read. But if you haven't done the work, don't come at me and be like, why is my life not working out? And I go through your cards and I see you're still in the relationship. You haven't let anything go. You don't meditate. And you're wondering why you've literally gone no shit legit all the way around. We started with the moon. We're ending with the moon. This is the moon card coming out again. Page of Rods. Because it's a page, not a knight or not a king or a queen, you never matured past letting things go. You're still holding on to them. You're being a page about it. When you need to be a knight, you need to be a king, you need to be an emperor. You need to get rid of that old shit that is holding you to this surface. 11:11 on the clock. Devil card. The devil is holding you to whatever situation doesn't serve your purpose, and you're literally sitting here holding on to it as if it belongs to you, as if it's yours. The reality is, it's not yours. It doesn't belong to you. It never did, and it's not serving your fucking purpose. Ten of Swords. You started with the Nine of Swords, and we're ending with the Ten of Swords over the moon, which is telling me that you're not going anywhere. It's telling me that if I tell you to let this go, it's literally going to take you all 10 of these fucking swords to let this go. You didn't let it go back when you only had 5, 6 swords. You're still carrying this shit. You're still holding on to it for whatever fucking reason, and you think it's okay. It's not okay, and it's the reason why you're still sitting in the mire that you're sitting in. Do you remember the analogy I used about the hole in the backyard becoming a big muddy pond? You remember that? Well, you're swimming in it. Alone. 5 cups. Because you're sitting here dwelling on the 3 cups that have turned over. You have no idea what the 2 cups still standing holds for you. Sagittarius, I feel like I say this to you a lot. You hold on to shit that doesn't serve your purpose, and you wonder why the dog bag is heavy. It's because you're still holding this shit. 9 of Pentacles here at the top of the deck. You have your ability to have your wish fulfillment. You have your ability to have everything you've ever desired and ever wanted in your life. But you can only have those things. You can only achieve the goals when you have learned to let go of all the 10 swords that keep you bound. This is not coming apart. Why are we doing this to ourselves? But as soon as we start meditating and healing, working on our chakras, forgetting the old dick that no longer serves our purpose, and just moving on, we're able to break through the bondage. Normally I'd say I do private readings, but until you've worked on your stuff, I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to hear from you. Not even a little bit. So work on your stuff. Come back to me when you're healed. Go ahead and like and subscribe and comment in the comment section below. But until you've healed, I don't want to be doing tarot reads for you right now, Sagittarius, because this is a lot. See you next week. Burn bright.